Hey guys, welcome back to the cabin. And this week on Carl's Off the Grid, we're going to do a couple of things. Last week I didn't show you what the garage looked like. Excuse me. So this week we're going to show you what the garage looks like inside and the storage space that I have in it. And then I've got a little bit of work that needs to get done. I'm going to put the pallets down in the wood shed, start splitting my wood so that I'm prepared for the winter. I cut some trees last year. I want to at least split them and let them start the season a little bit so that we can get these logs into circulation and I don't lose them to rot. So, all right, let's get at it, and I'll show you what we got in the garage. Okay, let's start out with the side entry door. It's made of the steel outside construction. However, it does have wood framing to it. It has a T-handle on it that's got a real neat lock system with a real heavy duty steel bar on the inside that'll make it so that nobody can ever break in. And then on the back side, they do have a little mechanism here that you can latch this door permanently open for when you're working in the garage. All right, let's go to the interior. In the interior, starting with the garage door, I've got an all aluminum garage door, so I don't have to worry about it rotting. It's lightweight, very easy to raise, and very easy to lock, and it actually is a pretty secure door. I like it because the seal on the bottom meshes up with a piece of diamond plate steel, and I don't have to worry about rodents getting. Here's a quick view of that diamond plate that I was telling you about, where the garage door seals to it. So I don't have to worry about rodents chewing through and getting into the garage. Another neat feature with the garage is wherever this corrugated steel meets the floor, there's a rodent-proof steel cap that goes underneath as well. Thus the rodents can't chew through the wall and get into the garage that way either. It just makes for a great tight sealed garage, and I love it. I don't have to worry about anything getting into my investments. I don't have to worry about things chewing up my life jackets or anything that's within my cardboard boxes. And you can already see like on my arm where we have that daylight, how my hand is real bright. I'll show you what they did. For security reasons, I didn't put any windows in this unit. However, the ridge vent to the garage has a composite, and I'll quick give you a view of that. Here you can see the composite view of the ridge vent. So that goes the whole length of the garage, and it allows natural light to come into the garage so that you don't have to worry about the garage being dark and gloomy or about it getting too humid. The light gets inside and is able to dry everything out. And then lastly, one of the last cool features that really drew me in is we have plenty of storage space up top. So right now we're in the back of the garage. You can see I have my log splitter in here. This garage is bigger than your regular single car garage. I easily fit my fishing boat in here, a small aluminum boat that I have for getting around on inland lakes. I have a built-in workbench to where I can supply all my stuff on. Right now it's kind of cluttered because I just moved in and I haven't got the time to arrange anything yet. And then we have a top shelf where right now I'm just using it for my boat cushion storage and my life jacket storage. But that's where I'm going to go ahead and I'll keep some more of my valuables, my tools. So that's a quick overview of the shed. So in last week's video, I had a lot of good questions. What's going to happen with the rain runoff? You put the cabin in a bad location. It's in between two hills. It's going to be soaking wet. It's going to be full of water. I heard all sorts of things about the wood's going to rot because of all the water. The thing is, the camera doesn't show a 360 view of really a good view of what the terrain is around you. If you look up at the top of that hill, that's where the cabin is. The cabin actually sits on a saddle. And so even though I've got a larger hill up there and a little bit of a hill on the other side of the cabin,
It's actually sitting in a saddle where all the water runs right down here into this valley where I'm standing. And so I really don't have any concerns about water. All the water runs off into this lower lying valley, and unless we're going to have a replay of what happened with Noah and the ark, I really don't foresee my cabin floating away or being full of water. And yes, if you look at the video up close, a lot of people thought that the cabin was set directly on the ground. I'm getting chewed up by mosquitoes here, and it's not. It is up on blocks. So I'll get a close-up of the front and show you. The very front where the entranceway is to get into the cabin is the closest part to the ground. And I only have one concrete block right there, but the rest of the cabin is up above the ground pretty high. We do have proper concrete blocking underneath it. And then if you have concerns about that blocking sinking, we don't have to worry about that, because a friend of mine that works for the highway department came in when I hit all this pit-fill gravel that's on the property here, and we backfilled underneath the cabin with pit-fill gravel, and then we used this compactor to go ahead and compact all that ground. And we had to wait until the frost got out of the ground. Once the frost got out, we used the compactor, and then that's what the concrete pilings are set on that the cabin is resting upon. So we're up off the ground. We shouldn't have any problems with rot or with water, affecting the cabin at all. But thanks for the questions. Good questions.
Okay, now if you look in this picture, you can see that I've got fieldstone all along the front. But look right there. If you notice, that's one of the concrete blocks that this cabin sits on. And I got those blocks all the way around. So here you can see that the house is set up on concrete pilings. These are evenly spaced. It just looks like it's not because of the angle that I'm filming on. And in the back, it's leveled off as well.